G'day, it is your old mate, your old China plate, DJ Paine here with a very special update from what we're calling the old telly studios in Geelong. Yeah, I've been down here for the Easter long weekend, the Easter weekend 2023. Came down Thursday night, been here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is Monday as I'm recording that, and I'm about to catch a plane to head back to Queensland. So this is a bit of an update, a bit of an overview, a bit of a update, and also don't go anywhere because I am going to be doing a do yourself a favor DJ recommends here. So to give you a bit of an update, what's happening? Things are going fantastically at Vision. That's right, you can tune in and hear me on Vision Breakfast. It's called Rise and Shine. On the East Coast, it's from about 6 a.m. all the way through to 9:30. I would love you to tune in, Becky and DJ, for Rise and Shine. I've had a lot of questions about what is coming next. You would have seen advertise a new co-host for the breakfast show on Vision, and that is something that's coming up in the future. I don't know when that is happening, but I can tell you that over the month of April, we're going to be we've got Belle Thompson as a special guest on the breakfast show for the next 2 weeks. Becky will be back. I will be back down in Geelong on the weekend of the 28th and 29th. Big shout out to Joel and Isabella for their wedding. I'll be back down here for the wedding really quick. And then in May is going to be absolutely huge. May is huge. What is happening in May? I have got Benita and two of my boys, the oldest Drummond and the youngest Judah, jumping in the car with one Mr. Paddy Abazade, and they're all going to drive up to the Gold Coast and hang out with me for about a week. Now, during that week, we want to solidify a house to rent on the Gold Coast. We're looking at the northern end of the Gold Coast, Helensvale, Pacific Pines, Oxenford, Hope Island, around that area there. We want to rent a house for the family up there, and we hope to have that done in mid-May, or at least, on the way there by mid-May. And then we have Visionathon. Visionathon is coming. It is Vision's Radiothon fundraising appeal that happens in May. It's kicking off around about May 23rd. It's going to be absolutely huge. Becky is coming all the way from New Zealand in person. It's the first time I get to meet her in person, who I do the breakfast show, and we get to hang out for Visionathon there. Up there at Vision. It's going to be really, really exciting. At the end of Visionathon, we'll be on for another week or so. Some big announcements, some big news. Hopefully we might have some more news about the future of the breakfast show. And then, if all goes to plan, I will be back down here in Geelong once again early June. I'm gonna do my very best to come down here for a week in early June to pack everything up. It's final pack down. We want to pack everything up, get it into the moving van, and do a big Paine party. That's right, we're going to do a big Goodbye Paines party. The Goodbye Paine party will be happening sometime on a Saturday, maybe a Friday, but probably a Saturday in Geelong at a church hall, early to mid-June. We'll see how we go. We want to time it all with packing everything up, getting everything moved out, and doing a big farewell Geelong party. All of us will be there to say goodbye to you. What happens after that? Well, Benita, Judah, and I get into the little Barina and we drive up to the Gold Coast. You might be thinking and asking yourself, what happens to Drummond and Galvin, our two oldest boys? Well, they're going to stick around in Geelong for a couple of months. Galvin's birthday is on August the 27th. He wants to stick around till then, and the two of them are then going to drive up to the Gold Coast, and we'll be all together united once again. So that is the current plans of everything. You know as much as I do right now about everything that is happening, and that is pretty much the update for what is going on over the few months. to sum it all up and to come to answer the question that everybody has been answering me, Vision is going fantastically. This is a match made in heaven. I am loving working for Vision, and I'm loving what they're asking me to do with the breakfast show. So I see myself there for a long time, gang. And as much as I am sad to leave Geelong, I'm excited to be somewhere where I believe God is calling us as a family. So thank you to your prayers for making this all happen. Now, after all of that update, it is time for everybody's favorite segment, Do Yourself a Favor. I think that's going to be really hard to edit afterwards, doing this in the edit. So do yourself a favor here with your old mate DJ Paine. What I'm asking you to do yourself a favor on is coming up around about April 23rd is the brand new film Jesus Revolution. That's right, Jesus Revolution. It came out a while ago in the States. I got to see a preview screening a couple of weeks ago. It is fantastic. Do I agree with everything that the movie says? Of course not. But it is a great movie in the sense that you can take anyone to it. And whatever your background, whether you're Christian, non-Christian, wherever you're coming from, no matter how old you are, this is a great movie. It's a really good movie. Jesus Revolution basically tells the early story of the guy named Greg Laurie, who's a very celebrated Bible teacher and pastor in California. It's the origin story in the late 60s of Greg Laurie and covers some amazing crucial history of the Jesus People movement, like, you know, the Jesus Revolution, all the hippies that came to Christ in the late 60s, early 70s. It's a great film. It's not a perfect film. I give it about 80%. I think they cram a lot into it. But you know what? You're going to love it. You're going to love it. If you know anybody who lived through that period, if you know any boomers in your life, if you know anybody who lived through the 60s and 70s, a young person, they are going to be totally in love with this film. It's a really top quality Hollywood film. It's won awards and deservedly so. So Jesus Revolution, if you're in Australia, look for that. Around about April 22nd, 23rd, 24th, take some friends, go see it. You're going to love it. So there you go. There's my update. Everything I know, you know. Please stay in contact. We've got some big movement happening between the telly, DJP.fm, some rebranding there. So stay tuned for that as well. But thanks for your support, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.